Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Steve. Let me ask you something. Are you sick and tired of working for shit wages? Does your savings account seem non existent because it genuinely is? Do you not even have a checking account? Are you sick and tired of working for other people who don't give a damn whether you live or die, just as long as you show up on time for your shift? Well, have I got a fantastic program for you. Now, let me make this very clear. This is not some fly-by-night, get-rich-quick scheme. Oh no. No, ladies and gentlemen. I would never do that to any of you. I want to talk to you about a special kind of investment guaranteed to bring you results most of the time. What's that investment? People. Now, let me be very clear. I don't mean a specific group of people. I'm not going to teach you how to take advantage of some poor, ignorant minority. Oh no, I wouldn't do that. You see, when I speak of investment, an investment is literally one person. Now, you might be talking about wanting to retire. You might be talking about wanting to go on that great vacation with that lovely young hoochie mama that you met online. Hey, that's your business. Now, let me be clear. When I say invest in people, I mean invest in one person at a time. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I will teach you how to make thousands, tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars every single week. Heck, maybe even 2 or 3 times a week with my program. That's right. You can make all of that money. And you know what? It's completely tax-free. That's right, tax-free. I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. Absolutely tax-free. So, how does my program work? Well, it's a very simple 47-step program, and each step is broken down into very small, bite-sized chapters that even an ignorant jackass could easily follow. Isn't that wonderful? So obviously someone like you, of above-average intelligence, will have no problem keeping up with my program. That's right. Again, every single investment refers to a single individual person. So how does this basically work? Well, it's so unbelievably simple. Here's how it works. 1, you go into a rich-looking neighborhood. 2, you find someone physically weaker than you are. 3, you approach the individual, usually from behind, while wearing a ski mask. 4, you take the investment by force, drag them into your car, and you leave. Now, here's the part where making the money comes in. After you do all that, you find out the investment's telephone number for friends, family, loved ones. You give them a call and you give them an opportunity to, to get their investment back. That's right. It's all a business transaction. That's right. And then you just wait for them to send you money. And once you have that money, you return the investment back to them. That's right. That's all you have to do. Now, some of you might be wondering, well, there's got to be more to it than that. Don't worry. My 47-step program, which I will send you in either book format, physical, or ebook. That's right. Available in 2 different formats. The ebook is a little bit cheaper. Now, chapters include how to get what you want in about 24 hours, why drugs are bad for business. Yes, that includes weed. Proper care and feeding of your investment while it is temporarily in your custody. How to avoid the popo, and many, many more chapters. There will also be a chapter on proper selection of a generator so that your investment is not left in the dark. Yes, that one's more important than most people realize. Now, at this point in time, since this is a YouTube commercial for making tons of money, I bet you're expecting me to pull out a giant wad of cash and count it out in front of you. Well, that's a very low-class thing to do. And your host, Steve, is a very high-class individual. That's right. That's right. Being low-class, well, that's just bad for business. And you're probably expecting me to have a bunch of actors who look like normal working-class schmucks coming on here and showing you paychecks with huge dollar amounts. Well, guess what? Paychecks can easily be faked. I mean, hell, you can take a checkbook. You can fill in whatever dollar amount you want. You can film this type of commercial on YouTube and then just tear up the check. And it looks like they ended up getting legit payments. Plus, what type of low-class piece of human garbage? You know, who the hell does that? Yeah, let me sit in front of a camera. Let me hold up a damn check in front of you, you poor working-class schmuck, and let me show off how much money I'm making, even though it's a fake paycheck. Well, that's just disgusting low-class behavior. Anyone who does that wasn't raised right. Yeah. Quite frankly, you should find the investments who brought those individuals into this world and maybe take temporary custody of them. That's right. Maybe that wouldn't be such a bad idea, but unfortunately we live in a world where 2 idiots of opposite gender can bring an investment into this world, do a garbage job of raising it, and not face any legal consequences for their horrible parental negligence. Unfortunately, that's right. But let's get back to my program. Now, some of you might be wondering, well, is this type of money-making program something that I could do anywhere? No. And I'll be honest with you about that. Now, some of these gurus, these financial gurus, they'll say, oh yeah, you can take my program, you can go anywhere, you can make tons of money with it. Yeah, that's fucking bullshit. Yeah, you see, with my program, I would advise staying out of extremely poor, poverty-stricken regions of America. If you're going to try my program in Mexico, I would advise not to. First of all, if you do get caught, no one wants to spend time in a Mexican jail. That's the first thing. Second thing, Mexico is a fucking third world country. I mean, it really is. I mean, yeah, border towns like Tijuana, they make a good amount of money, but when you go into Mexico and you see how these poor individuals have to live, I mean, heck, taking one of them as an investment, you'd be doing a favor for the investment. Seriously, see my chapter on care and feeding of investments. Honestly, Mexico is a freaking third world country, but everyone pretends it's not. Why do you think they all come here to America? I can't blame them. If I lived in Mexico, I'd try to cross the border into America every single damn opportunity I had for a really good business opportunity, such as mine. That's right. You're better off going into wealthier, upper middle class, or even new money, rich neighborhoods. That's right. That's right. That's the best place to find investments. Oh, yeah. Now, I do recommend staying out of the very wealthy old money neighborhoods because places like that, investments are usually protected by heavily armed assets that you don't want to deal with. Yes, assets outside of law enforcement. Basically bodyguards, that sort of thing. But here's the thing about my program. It just works, and it's been around since forever. That's right. It's an old school program that I have refined. I've made it so much better. I mean, let's face it. You can get a lot more accomplished with a gun and a smile than you can with just a smile alone. Heck, even if you don't have a gun, you can get a lot of things accomplished with a knife and a smile. That's right. This is a good way to convince your investments to come along quietly with you. Oh, yes. Once again, see my chapter on care and feeding of investments. So, you'll find a link below. Yeah, just send me Well, shoot. Looks like I'm gonna have to film this commercial all over again. Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you let an investment use the bathroom. God damn it, Carl. I told you not to flush. Am I gonna have to slice up an investment? I'll be back in a minute, folks.